Burnley nil, Arsenal 5. Easy, easy win for the Arsenal. And look, back-to-back wins. First against West Ham, today against Burnley, 11-0 in aggregate. And finally, it looks like we're cooking. It's taken us a big part of the season, but it looks like we've finally hit some kind of flow state now because we're reeling off these victories, to be honest, in easy fashion. Now, I'm not saying Burnley was going to be a tough game, but every game in the Premier League, to a certain degree, is tough. But we made real light work of Burnley, and they were, let's be honest, rubbish. I mean, I do like to give the opponent credit where they deserve it, but Burnley just looked like a championship side today. And I'm just being brutally honest about it. They did not, they look completely out of their depth today, Burnley, man. Now, I wish them the absolute best for the rest of the season, but I can't see them going very far. I think they will go back to the championship if I'm brutally honest. And this was a clear example why, because they are not good enough. They're just genuinely not good enough. But to Arsenal, 5-0 win, got the goal difference up. We're ruthless as well, which I like to see. And brilliant overall performance. I thought the way we dealt with them in the first half was fantastic, man. Especially we got the goal early for Odegaard. Brilliant finish from Odegaard as well. Edge of the box, arrowed it into the corner. That's what I like to see. Clinical, ruthless finishing. Then we pushed the agenda. I thought we came off the boil a little bit in the first half after making it 1-0. But then we kept probing. And that goal came from the penalty, of course. It was a penalty. A little bit of a soft one, but I think overall it was right to give a penalty due to the contact. Player dived in. Trossard went down. Saka dispatched it away. 2-0. Everything's looking good. We come out in the second half and we go and we make it 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, put the game out of the question. And that's exactly what I want to see from us. Again, just like last week, man, push the agenda. Don't stop until the final whistle, man. Because it was same last week. Last week we went 1-0 up, 2-0 up. We didn't stop. We kept pushing. Got the third, got the fourth, got the fifth, and the sixth. Today, went 2-0 up, come out the second half. Same again. Saka instantly scores in the second half. Fantastic finish, man. On his right foot as well. High and hard into the top of the goal. Exactly what you need to do, man. That's a coach's finish right there. You go low and a cross goal, like low and far post or high and near post. And Saka did exactly that. High and near post, man. Just rifled it into the top corner. Fantastic finish. Gave James Trafford no chance. I kind of felt sorry for him, to be honest, man, because he can't really do much, Trafford, with most of the goals. It wasn't really his fault. It's just the defending was crap, and Arsenal were that clinical, to be honest with it, on this occasion. Then we got the fourth goal as well. This time, Trossard. Bit of pinball in the box. It falls to Trossard. Good finish. Probably could have scored 2 or 3 before then, to be honest. He did have a heap of chances. And then Havertz, man. I mean, when Havertz is scoring, you know it's a good day for Arsenal, because that doesn't happen very often. But Havertz got a good goal as well off the throw-in. And it was just a car crash performance from Burnley. And on the flip side for Arsenal, look, 6 shots on target, 5 goals. We had an XG of 2.5 and scored 5 goals. Really clinical, man. That's what I want to see from the team. I feel like too many times this season we've complained about, oh, we're missing a striker, not scoring enough chances, not creating enough chances. Well, over our last 2 matches, even if you include the Liverpool game, over our last 3 matches, we're scoring goals in abundance. We're looking good at the back and we're creating chances. It's all looking good in the hood right now, guys, yeah? And the best thing is we're building some kind of momentum. Now, in midweek, we've got Porto in the Champions League. There's no time to relax, that means. That means we still have to be foot on the gas pedal, attack the opposition, because Porto is going to be a tough game. Make no mistake about it, in midweek, I know you're sitting there thinking, oh, we've got an easy draw against Porto. Porto are no scrubs. Last season, we drew to Sporting Lisbon and ended up losing to them on penalties in the Europa League. So Porto, trust me, it's not an easy game, but we've got confidence now. We've beaten Liverpool. We've beaten West Ham. We've beaten Burnley here today. We've got some kind of momentum to ride into the Champions League game. Let's try and get another win there. We're going to supplement that with the fact that players are starting to come back from injury. Now, I'm hearing reports, it's not confirmed, but I'm hearing reports that by the end of February, unless someone gets a setback or someone gets injured now, Arsenal could technically have their full squad back by the end of February. I'm talking Timber back, Partey back, Tomiyasu back. Those type of names I'm talking about, which would be a massive hit for us, man. Beautiful stuff if that's the case, because now we're hitting flow state. That's just how it is. Now, we've seen Liverpool. Alisson's injured for them. Jota came off injured today. Equally, Curtis Jones came off injured. Maybe even Nunes. Liverpool starting to pick up injuries. I don't wish injuries on anyone, but Arsenal this season have gone with a much slower approach to football. When I say slower, I mean a much more ball-dominant, controlled approach to games. Last year, we came out like a house on fire. We were attacking every single game. Literally, we were just all over them like a rash. But then we started to get injuries towards the end of the season. Players like Gabriel Jesus got injured. Saliba got injured. And ultimately, it cost us. This season, we've been a little bit more calculated in our approach. We've kept more players, to be honest, playing slower, not playing as forward thinking in terms of just rushing and attacking, being a bit more controlled and dominant in our style of football. And it's led to overall, knock wood, less injuries. Now, hopefully that can serve us long term, because the football this season, despite our last 2-3 matches, I think we can all agree, has not been the same as the football at last season. But over our last 2-3 matches, we've started to build some kind of momentum. It's very, very similar to how Man City approach the season. They start slowly and then start to ramp it up as you enter February, March, April, May, where crunch time starts to hit and you start getting all 4 competitions and all the games are flowing at once. So we're hitting that side of the season now. We've had the Christmas break. We've had the winter break. Now it's time to really start attacking the season. We've had 3 games. Liverpool, even if you count the Crystal Palace game and stuff like that. But for me, I'm looking at Liverpool, West Ham and Burnley today. 3 very good performances. Very, very good performances and very good results as well. Over those 3 games, it's 14-1 on aggregate. 14-1. That's good, guys, man. That's very, very good. Now I've got Champions League in midweek. In my opinion, I think Champions League, we've got a good chance of winning it. Genuinely, I think we've got a better chance of winning the Champions League than we do the Premier League. I watched Bayern Munich on Wednesday against Lazio. They were crap. They were genuinely crap, man. They could lose to Lazio. That's one of the big dogs out the race. Fair enough, Man City will be a struggle, but we got to play Man City in the Premier League regardless. So you got to pick your battles against them. Real Madrid are always going to be Real Madrid. But other than that, we're looking good. I'm looking forward to the game in midweek. Of course, I'll be streaming after Porto versus Arsenal. So if you are new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below to never miss any Arsenal streams on this channel. Make sure you hit the bell notification button as well. But I'm happy with how it's gone so far, guys. Genuinely delighted, man. I do look at it and think that Arsenal are starting to actually improve as the season goes on. And I like to see that, because last season we started well and we tailed off. Like last season, our season went like this and then went down like that. Like we peaked in January. This season, it feels like we haven't peaked yet. We're getting better and better and better. We've started slower, but we're building. Right now, we seem like we're at our peak. And we could get better. Who knows? But it doesn't really look like it. How are you going to improve upon 6-0 and 5-0 back-to-back games? But right now, we're in flow state. And would you rather hit flow state in February, March, April, or hit flow state in September, October, November? Let's be real about it right now. So maybe we've hit flow state in the right sort of time, because now the Champions League comes, as I said, the Premier League games come thick and fast. There's not going to be another international break for another few weeks. So we've got games to play. Like, as I said, Porto midweek, Newcastle week after, Sheffield United week after that. Like, the games are coming thick and fast, man. And every game is important for us. We're at the FA Cup. We're out the Carabao Cup. It's just Premier League and Champions League. Ride or die with those 2 competitions. So for me, to be honest, guys, yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from the team. I genuinely am. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Players are starting to click. We're getting goals from all areas. I think the fact that the January transfer window has ended has actually helped us a little bit. There's no more question marks over the team. I feel like before the January transfer window, there's a lot of question marks. Arsenal need a striker. Arsenal need a midfielder. Arsenal need this. Arsenal need that. There was too much uncertainty around the football club. Now that a January transfer window is shut, yes, we signed no one. Could be a mistake, could not be a mistake. Only time will tell. But the good thing is, off the back of that, everyone knows that this is what it is from now to the end of the season. The transfer window shut. This is our group of players. So we ain't got a striker that we signed. So someone's going to have to get the goals. Whether it's Saka, Trossard, Martinelli, you name it. Someone's got to supply the goals for us. So maybe the fact that the transfer window is now shut will help us, because the players now know that this is it. Like, we are the group of players to bring us a Premier League title and bring us a Champions League or fail. There's no more supplements. There's no more players or stimuluses coming in. So I think maybe it will help us, because off the back of the transfer window, we've had 3 very good victories. Very, very good victories. So I'm looking at it, guys, thinking, long may it continue. Let's ride the momentum going forwards. Other good standout performers again today, I will say. Obviously, Odegaard, very good in there. Got the first goal. Kicked it off fantastic. Saka, brilliant goal as well. Raya, comfortable claiming crosses. The 2 centre-backs, superb. Kivior again, man. I mean, he's coming for Zinchenko. And again today, brilliant. Absolutely superb, man. Defends fantastically. Yes, he doesn't invert like Zinchenko does, but against West Ham United and against Burnley, it's been proven. 11-0 on aggregate in those 2 games without an inverted fullback. I'm telling you guys, inverted fullbacks is the thing of the past, man. You don't need it anymore. It was a little thing from last year. Trust me, man. Defending is priority number 1. If you can defend, you're okay. How many times this season do we see Zinchenko, yeah? He inverts. He does well, to be fair to him. but then he does something stupid, man. Like he'll give the ball away in his own half or do something stupid like play a bad pass, etc. And then they score and then it's nervy times. Kiwior's not nervous because he doesn't do stupid stuff. He understands his role in the team. He's not going to try and do Cruyff turns in his own box. If he's worried with it, he'll boot it away. Yes, it might not have the same ball retention that the Twitter tacticals would like to see in Zinchenko, but he ain't going to do stupid stuff. And I like that, man, because at the end of the day, yeah, my left back needs to defend. We've got enough good players on the pitch, but we don't need Zinchenko to be Mr. Superhero. Do you get what I mean? Now, let's be real about it right now. Kiwior understands his role. He understands that he's not in the team to be a match winner. He's not in the team to unlock a door. He's in the team to defend, and then when he gets the ball, give it to more dangerous players like Martinelli, like Trossard, like Odegaard, Saka, etc. Zinchenko in the team sometimes, yeah, he felt like he was trying to do everything. The brother wants to play left back, but then he wants to go in midfield. He wants to go left wing, right wing. He does a bit of this to the crowd. Does a bit of like fist pumps and stuff. The brother tries to play everywhere and anywhere. I don't need that from him. We've got enough match winners in the team. We've got Odegaard, Saka, etc. We don't need Zinchenko to do that as well. We just need my man Zinchenko to defend. And unfortunately for him, defense is not his forte. That's not what you ask him to do. So at least with Kiwior, we've got a defender. Now, I cannot wait until my man Timber's back from injury, and even Tomiyasu as well, because then we've got two solid defenders. Timber was really good in those first 1.5 matches I watched him play. The Man City game in the cup, I thought he was fantastic in the Community Shield, and against Forest in the first half, he was good as well. So when Timber's back, boy, if we got a player there, that'll be like a brand new signing as well. Because I've barely seen that brother play for Arsenal. So such a shame to see him get an ACL injury in his first game for the club. But when he's back, boy, we'll be firing on all cylinders. So let's get into your comments. If you are new on, so make sure you do subscribe down below on my road to 6,000 subscribers. I'll be back in midweek for Arsenal versus Porto in the Champions League as well. Mali, appreciate you on the stream, my friend. Last weekends have been light work. Indeed, man. Super easy stuff. Blown them away. West Ham, great win. Wasn't expecting 6-0, but a fantastic win. Today, I'll be real, Burnley are rubbish. Like, no offense to Burnley, but they're really not that good. Like, I think they're a championship caliber team, to be brutally honest, and I think it showed today. True test will be on Wednesday. I agree. I want to see a good win against Porto. Third in the Premier League doesn't mean anything to me, to be honest. I don't care whether they're fifth in the Premier League, man. Porto is Porto. Europe is Europe. It will always be a tough game. Portuguese teams are good for a reason. I've seen it enough times from Benfica, Porto, Sporting Lisbon. You don't take them lightly. That's my opinion on it. Hopefully we win over the 2 legs. I agree. Hopefully we do. I think we've got enough quality to win. And let's put it this way, yeah? If we don't beat them over the 2 legs, there's a bit of a problem. There's a bit of a problem, to be honest. Keep Zinchenko away from this squad. Yeah, I mean, it's looking likely right now. That's looking like the case because the brother ain't giving us anything, to be honest. Ain't giving us anything at all. Smiling Moon Landing, Bright. I think you're saying very, very good. Very, very good indeed, man. Superb performance. Fantastic overall. We take the 3 points. Come on, you Gunners. Yes, sir. Gunners for life. Thierry, appreciate you on the stream, my friends. Exactly, man. Fantastic victory. We keep it moving. Keep it stepping in the right direction. Another game in midweek. Got to rattle it off. When you've got momentum, guys, yeah, the games can't come fast enough. Genuinely, it's the case, man. When you've got momentum, you just want to keep playing and playing and playing and playing and playing and riding the wave that you're on right now. And that's what it is for Arsenal. Because, to be honest, guys, yeah, before the game, I was sitting there thinking, ooh, like, Burnley, we should win the game. Let's be real. Like, it's an easy win. But at the same time, this is the type of game you'd expect Arsenal to drop points in. Because we're so comfortable and looking so likely to win it, this is the banana peel game. But we did the job. And now you're sitting there thinking, we've won the last game 6-0. We've won this game 5-0. We beat Liverpool not too long ago. We've got Champions League in midweek. Then we've got Newcastle United. Then we've got Sheffield United. Like, the games are coming and they're games that are winnable. Like, let's be real, they're winnable games. I'm not sitting here saying that we should win every single one because it's guaranteed, because that's not the case. Football is never a guaranteed game. But it is games that if you look on paper, you should be wiping the floor of these teams. So I'm liking the look of the game, the fixture list we've got coming up. I'm liking the look of the team right now. We've got confidence, and confidence is a drug, guys. Yeah, and it's you can bottle up confidence, man. You can bottle it up, and when you've got confidence, trust me, the goal will look as big as the ocean. I'm genuinely saying that. Like for Saka right now, the goal looks as big as the ocean. The brother scored 2 goals today, 2 goals in his last game, scored against Liverpool as well. It's all looking good, man. It's all looking good. Great result, mate. Scott, appreciate you on the stream, my friend. Long time no see. You're doing really, really well. Great result indeed, man. Fantastic, fantastic victory. I thought, to be honest, yeah, not just the 5 goals as well, the clean sheet. Let's not forget about that because we beat West Ham with a clean sheet as well. Liverpool, obviously, we conceded the goal, but let's be real, it was a Fugazi goal. We won't concede another goal like that all season long. It was just, I don't know what Gabriel and Saliba and Raya were thinking. Between them, they just had a clown moment. But other than that, we conceded nothing to Liverpool. So over our last 3 games, we've conceded 1 joke goal. Other than that, we've conceded nothing. Our defense this season has been superb, like genuinely very good, man. Delighted with how our defense has been this season. And long may it continue, to be honest, guys, because defending's a lost art in football sometimes. I feel like everyone's so concerned with attacking and goals, but defense is what really wins you games. Let's be real right now, yeah? If you've got a bedrock that is your defense, that gives you the foundation for the attack to build upon. When you look at the back and you got Gabriel, Saliba, Ben White, Raya, and they're really looking solid in there, that's what I can trust upon, because goals come, goals go. Goals is like confidence. Scoring is like confidence, yeah? It can happen, it can't happen. Like some days you have bad days, but then that's when you need your defense to carry you, because defense is not a good day or bad day thing. Defense is consistency. Defense is about doing your job in the right moment. With the attack, yeah, they'll have bad days, man. Bad days the office. It happens. Saka might just sky a penalty. You never know. That's when you need your defense to carry you. And look, I know we won the game 5-0, but even if our defense wasn't on song and we won the game 1-0, we would have got through the game because of our defense. So I really am looking at the defense and giving them a big pat on the back. How you doing, Scott? Yeah, I hope he's doing very, very well. Kivio's intelligent with the ball. Yeah, because he knows what he's good at, man. Like, he sticks to his positives. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, sometimes you got to understand what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and play to your strengths. Zinchenko sometimes, yeah, the brothers, he's trying to do too much. Like, understand where your strengths, understand where your weaknesses are. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm not a guy that can code. So if you put me in a group project, I'm not going to do the coding part. I'll do the presentation part. Do you get what I mean? Like, play to your strengths, avoid your weaknesses, or mask over your weaknesses and let someone else deal with them for you. That's the case. And yeah, to be fair, I thought Kivio did that fantastically. Safe and steady indeed. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hope Ryan is okay. Bless him. What happened to Ryan, man? Hope he's well regardless. Big up Ryan. Big Gabby's a workhorse. Yeah, absolute workhorse, man. Look, I think to be fair, yeah, in the first when we first signed Gabriel, yeah, he was a very good defender, but he did have a little bit of a bozo gene in him, to be honest with you guys, yeah, a little bit of a bozo gene. But that might just be because of the players he was around. Like, I don't know if that was necessarily his fault or because he was like surrounded by other players that were bad. Let's be real, like Mustafi, all them lot, man, crap defenders. Like Socrates, David Luiz, you name it. Now with Saliba, they get the best out of each other. I feel like Saliba's a bit more calmer and a bit more like Saliba's a Rolls Royce. I think that's the best way to explain it. He's just calm and composed. Gabriel is a battling ram. The brother is up for the fight, man. Like, he's just a big unit in there. And he will win his 50-50s. He will get involved. He will scrap. He'll win you goals from corners, etc. So I rate him to bits for that, man. Superb. 20. Is it 20 goals conceded? You're saying 10 clean sheets? Yeah, fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. Geordie, I appreciate you on the stream, my friend. Good luck. Appreciate it, my man. Natukunda Ronald, appreciate you on the stream. Great result. Exactly. Great result. Great result indeed, man. Fantastic victory indeed. Exactly, Denz. I'm looking forward to the Chelsea match. Yes, Man City play Chelsea later today in about 10 minutes time. I'll be real, Man City going to wipe the floor of Chelsea, man. I think Chelsea going to absolutely crumble. Because let's be real, yeah, with Chelsea, they're just crap, man. Like, they're so bad at football, Chelsea. I hate to say it, but they genuinely are just terrible. Absolutely terrible. So, look, I would love for Chelsea to get even a draw. But at the Etihad, I'll be real, I think it's going to be an easy Man City victory. Very easy Man City win. But yeah, as you said, let's see what happens with that one. But yes, guys, I'll be back on Wednesday for Porto versus Arsenal in the Champions League. Our return to Champions League football is back, and I cannot wait, man. Cannot wait. We've got the last 16 rounds. We've watched the other teams play. We've watched Man City win, Real Madrid win, Bayern Munich lose, for example. Now it's our turn to deliver against Porto. We've got momentum going into the game. Let's hope we can get a victory. I'm going to be moving over to the football terrace now to give my reaction there. Hopefully, we'll do a stream later today for Man City, Chelsea, if the game is good. If it's a crap game, I won't bother. If it's a good game, I'll do reaction there. Otherwise, I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and I hope to catch you guys all in my next one. Take care.